So here we are with a Korean alcoholic drink called Makgeolli. It is a lightly sparkling rice wine. If you look at it, it looks like milk. It has this chalky off-white colour. And different regions of Korea produce different flavours of makgeolli. And we are in the Hadong region, so we've got a local makgeolli to try. Let's give it a go. I love this drink. It's got a low alcohol proof, 5 to 10%, so you can drink lots of it and you're fine. It's a combination of sweet and tangy. I honestly don't know how to describe it. It's clearly made with rice and it's got other fruits added to it for that sweetness. There are no words for it. It's a bit like the Korean drink milk is, and I can't even begin to describe the texture to you. Maybe if you crossed milk with lemonade, but made it alcoholic and made it with rice and fruity, it's astringent, it's delightful, it's refreshing. I love this drink, Makgeolli. Amazing. Okay, so we're back again exploring Korean side dishes, and we have some kimchi here. Now kimchi can vary from depending on which part of Korea you're in. Sometimes it's spicier, sweeter. We are in Hadong, which is the other side of the river that separates Gwangyang from Hadong. So let's give this kimchi a go and see what it tastes like. Kimchi is nice, not as spicy as other regions, really palatable, really easy to eat, it's good. Korean side dish number 2 for today, we have anchovies. Tiny little fish that are fried. You can still see their eyes in the fish, that's a bit weird. Oh, let's give it a go. Not the easiest side dish in the world to eat. Very thick and chewy. And not very fishy. Maybe it's been left in so much chili and spice, it's lost its fishiness. It's almost like eating a chewy chili rubber, but perfectly pleasant. Great way to clear your mouth before your next bite of your main dish. Side dish number 3, we have namo. I think I'm saying it right. Namo. It is a fragrant looking, herby looking type of leaf in some kind of sauce with little sesame seeds. So let's see. Okay, I have no idea where the leaf comes from, but my guess would be it's floral. It's definitely herby and has a floral taste when you're eating it. The little sesame seeds are crunchy and the sauce it's in is a little bit sweet. So out of all the side dishes, this one is not spicy. This one is nice to maybe cool you down if your main course is quite hot. Korean side dish number 4. We have ga eat meaning leaf, ga being the name of the plant, which is apparently a Perilla leaf. I have never heard of this leaf before. Let's give it a go. Wow, that's herby and floral. That has a lot of flavour. The closest thing to that we have in England is maybe a rocket leaf, where you're just thinking you're eating a salad leaf and boom, it hits you with a peppery taste. Well, this isn't peppery, this is almost hibiscusy. It's floral, it's incredibly floral. Wow, that's a really nice leaf. Unusual. We have soybean cake, soybean curd in a sesame oil. It's not a side, it's actually like a pre-main, I guess, almost like a appetizer. It's warm, it's mono-textured, it's creamy, it's everything you'd expect a soybean curd to be. So we have a Korean type of dumpling here. Can you see me through the hole? Maybe not. This is on the house. What they say in Korea is service, a Konglish word, service. So maybe because we're foreigners, or maybe because she's being very nice to us. we got some dumplings for free. So let's give it a go. Hot. I should have waited, that's so hot. It tastes exactly like a Japanese gyoza. If you've had a gyoza, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I might have to describe it for you. The outside is a thin, crispy shell, and the inside you have things like vegetables, egg, meat, all sort of minced together. And they wrap it, and I know you can fry a gyoza or steam it. This one appears to be fried, judging by the crispy edge. If it's steamed, it will tend to have a stickier texture. It's nice. Again, it's a nice thing to whet your appetite. We've just come in from walking around. We've got a little bit of hunger going. This sort of lays it at bay whilst you're waiting for your main course. So yeah, a Korean dumpling, much like a Japanese gyoza. Just a good starter, good all-round starter. Okay, so today we're going to try different types of sundubu. It's a Korean dish, 3 sounds, sundubu. We will start off with haemo sundubu, which is a form of sea creature sundubu. We have prawn, we have clam, we have fish, we have egg, tofu, we have button mushrooms, green onion. There's so much going on here. So let's give it a go and see what it tastes like. Tomatoey base, I can smell that. Ooh, lovely and spicy. Not overpowering, but enough spice to really make you remember this dish. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe it's a bit like a jjigae. It has a soup-like quality, maybe like a stew. Definitely getting flavours of the sea. The tofu just soaks up all that juice, that chili, that seafood. It's incredibly flavoursome and incredibly healthy. Sundubu, I like it. I can't wait for the next two. Okay, we have sundubu number 2. It's called hayan sundubu. Hayan meaning white in Korean. For obvious reasons, it's white. So this one is going to be milder than the last sundubu, and is not going to have any seafood flavour. This one is just tofu, a fresh looking soup and some green vegetables, and I put some rice in there. And the bowl is very hot, so I'll put it down to eat some. It's got a very rich, clean flavour to it. It's a bit like the rice porridges you might get in Singapore and Asia if you're ill. It has that herbal quality, vegetables, very soupy, very stocky. And obviously it has the tofu instead of meat, so it's quite a healthy alternative to a meat-based soup. I like it, very clean, very light, and it takes away some of the spice from the last sundubu. And it lowers the temperature in my mouth, so it's very nice. Sundubu number 3 is called alkan sundubu. Alkan meaning spicy, sundubu meaning soft tofu stew. It looks a bit like the first one, the fish one, but I believe this one will be a lot more spicy. Let's give it a go. Get some tofu. Definitely spicier, definitely spicier. One thing this meal has in its favour is it's completely vegetarian, and yet it still fills you up. I don't feel the craving for meat, the tofu fills me up. This is admittedly a lot more spicy than the other two, but it's not hot as in Tabasco heat hot, it's hot as in spicy hot, so I'm happy to put up with it because there's flavour there. All the sundubus have been the same. They've had some tofu, some vegetables, some egg, and a stew. So in that sense, they've all had a similar base, but where they varied is in flavour. The first one was a fish-based one, the second one was quite a mild herby one, and this last one is 100% a chili spice sundubu. Awesome. So my friends who I'm eating my meal with have told me I am being a mukbang. Mok meaning eating, bang meaning broadcasting. So it's quite popular in Korea for people to video themselves eating food and sharing it with the world. It's food blogging should I say. So apparently I'm also fitting into Korean culture nicely by being a mukbang, a food broadcaster.